Oh, I never saw such a thing. It looks so abandoned. What is this place? Look. There's glass everywhere.
Well, I'm pretty sure this was an underground crossing.
It's such a big hill. And they said actually this is one of the oldest castle mounts in Lithuania as well.
True.
I suppose it's not the highest. Look, it's very high.
Okay, so the sign says that to go to the castle site is this way, but this is one of the tracks where we actually don't see any signs for the track itself. So we are basically relying on the map and on the signs that are here.
It's a very big hill, big mount, very big mount.
So here we can see a plan of the castle site, and actually the place we're standing right now was the front of the castle, overlooking this nice view. And if you look in front of me, there was a castle itself, and on both sides they would have defense pillars, and further down there was a big yard, and on my right there was a place for guards, and on my left there was a place where they stored weapons. So that's basically it. So basically what we have here is the beginning of a track of Strelčiukai. Strelčiukai, it was warriors, ancient warriors that would guard the castle itself. So basically this track is exactly what track 6 is. The map is exactly the same, or almost exactly the same. So basically, as far as I understand, if we follow the track, we will see a lot of information about times back then and how they would guard the castle.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So we could, yeah, that is exactly like our layout in the map.
Yeah, yeah, almost like maybe differs here.
And do they give the dates?
No. Start was there where we started it. We saw the mount already, and now we're here. So basically, if we continue, but I'm not sure how to do this part. But I guess you can choose if you want to do a bigger one or a smaller one.
Okay, right, let's go. And also, not far from here, it's the big garden full of flowers. What is the garden called?
Botanical garden.
Yeah, it's like really close to me. It's actually, I think that these woods are actually connected.
Well, I'm not sure about that, and well, close means it's close with a car.
Yeah, well, it's on the same road.
But not on a foot.
Yeah, but it's on the same road, so yeah, you could check this mount out if you want, and then after go to that garden.
Sure.
So to do the whole track, I don't know. We'll see what we find here. There might be some more history. Well, there is actually. There's an everboard ahead of us, so we'll show you now what we found. What do we have?
Okay, so it describes how the warriors would dress themselves, and they say that in the 13th century you could tell the rank of the warrior from their guns and from their attire, how they were dressed. So you can see little pictures showing how the warriors looked like, and that's basically it. So it seems that we didn't move very far since we started from here. The first board was here and now we're here. So we're getting there slowly.
So basically on this track we don't need any signboards like all the other tracks we were doing. This track you could just look out for the signs on the trees and it should show us the way if we noticed them all. So this is a track where they used to walk around.
No, I don't think so, but it's the track that tells the story about how they would guard the castle.
This tells you that summer is coming with these flowers. And it's a very nice place to camp. There's like people here, people take their families here. It's quite a safe place to go. For instance, like track 1, well, if we were the only ones walking around. So there shouldn't be no bears in this place.
Well, we'll see.
So just coming across our track and I think we have a problem. Oh, what bear is this from, Dana?
Well,
But bears are not white.
to be honest, I think someone walked their dog here and brushed its fur.
Are you sure?
Well, looks
It's
like it.
not from a bear.
No, well, it should be a very white bear, huh?
Yeah, yeah. If it was like in Finland, in the Nordic countries.
So we're continuing our trek, and on the map it shows that there is a place where you can choose to do it shorter or longer. But as far as we see, so far it's been just one path. So we're guessing that we're just taking the long one. But in general, I really enjoy it. It's pretty clear where to go, and it's not that challenging.
Oh, we see another signboard ahead of us as well. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what information and secrets they have to tell us. So hopefully this is some cool stuff. Let's go.
Let's check it out. Okay, here. Oh, so basically we are taking the long road, and we walked quite far already, which is good.
Oh.
Yeah, and here they tell about pine cones, and they say that in ancient times and even today, you can guess the weather from the pine cone. If it's open, then it's gonna be hot and dry, and if it's closed, then it's gonna be wet and colder.
But we picked up a lot of pine cones yesterday for the summer house.
Yes, and we didn't know this thing, so next time we will know that you can guess the weather.
Yeah, but they're all. So if they're closed, what do they mean?
If they're closed, but they have to be on a tree, as far as I understand.
Oh.
If they're closed, then it's gonna be cold and wet, and if they're open, then it's gonna be hotter.
Right ahead of us is the railway. We don't actually get that close to it, actually.
Probably for the safety reasons, of course.
Yeah, but there was that one track, well, one place we went. We got very close, but.
But this railway line is very busy because it connects the part of Naujoji Vilnia with Vilnius city. So there's trains all the time.
Yeah, and there's a lot of history we'll tell you about the train station here, and about what this place was for.
Yeah, if we manage to find the very train station, then we will tell some.
Yeah. So guys, this is almost the end of our track. How do you feel about this track so far? Well, this is just a track basically. I mean, this is track 6 over with almost. But we'll update you again when we get to the end.
But yeah, it's very nice. It's I think it's shorter compared to the tracks we had before. But it's very nice. not too much physically, and you see nice views and nice nature. I like it.
Yeah, and actually signboards, there's only been 3 signboards, so I don't think there's going to be any more, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't very informative.
Yeah, so but it was good that they were there, something you could read on the way. Yeah, so like I said, it's a quick track, almost the end. This is probably one of the quickest tracks I've ever done, and hopefully other tracks would be like this. I like a quick track like this compared to the other ones. We had tracks that last, how long? 4 hours?
Yeah.
5 hours? So compared to this one, it's weird. It's like, what, is this actually a track? Or, yeah, but it's not. Well, I like it because it's hilly, maybe that might be why it's like this.
Yeah.
We found another signboard, guys.
So the track of Strelchuk that we were taking, of these warriors who were protecting the mount and the castle, ends here. And we can see the mount, the castle hill in front of us. So the track is ended, and our track, track 6, ends around here as well.
Alright guys, so that's it for the track number 6. So like I said, very quick track. So what do you think about the track? How would you rate this track?
I really like it. I would rate it with a high rating, but maybe 8.5. I like how short it is and how easy it is to follow it. But the negative side is, I don't know, it feels if you go that far, you would want to see more and walk for longer maybe. So yeah, I think it would be nicer if it's included even that city, which we will check out now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, 8.5, that's a big number. I mean, like to see just what do you see, just the mount?
Yeah.
8.5.
Well, I really like it.
Just like a 5. It's not even a track, is it? Compared to with everyone, like an hour just walking. No, I don't know. I mean, like, well, yeah. I mean, think about like anybody pretty much can do this track. So maybe like a 6 is easy. 6 for easiness, right?
Oh.
But like I said, it's nothing here. There's no cafe shops. There's like, I don't know. It's just you just scoring up with the view, I think, and just the history about this place. But I really like this. But yeah, we're gonna see the city now because this is an important place in Lithuania. So we're gonna check this town and we're gonna tell you more about the history. So not the end of the video, end of the track, but not the end of the video. So keep watching, guys. Windy. Look at the sand off the road. Oh, look, yes, that's
So here we are at the part of Vilnius region called Naujoji Vilnia, and we're checking out one of the churches, one of the 2 Catholic churches. This one is the Church of Saint Casimir, and it was built in the form like it is now at the beginning of the 20th century. So it's slightly more than 100 years old. And it was built in a style of historicism, which is that it seems older than it actually is. So if you check out what we got as a footage for you, you will notice that it has a bit of a hint of even medieval architecture. So it looks really impressive. Unfortunately, we came here on Sunday afternoon, so it's closed and we can't get inside. But it looks rather impressive even from the outside.
Yeah, and I would recommend it's the have-to place to check out if you get here at the right time. It closes at 3 o'clock. Half 3 or 3?
3, half 3. No, half 2. 2:30.
Oh, here's our lucky day. There's an underground. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to cross over the track now. We went to see the church, and we're hoping that we can get over to the other side. If not, we have to walk around for how long?
26 minutes.
So let's hope we can get here, because they don't have a bridge. I was like, why don't they have bridges here? But now I'm very surprised that they would have an underground here. Because remember our last underground we went to?
Yes, but this is, well, it should be entry to the platforms. So not exactly the underground, but...
Oh, what a platform!
We are at the train station of Naujoji Vilnia, and it's good to know that Naujoji Vilnia was founded also at the beginning of the 20th century as a place that was formed around a railway station. So before there was just villages with private houses, and once they built a big train station that was connecting Lithuania with Russian Empire, it grew as a city and eventually was connected to Vilnius as part of it. But there's another part of history which is very tragic. It is the deportation that took part in the early 40s, when people of Lithuania were deported by trains to some part of Russia, mainly in Siberia, and the train station of Naujoji Vilnia was one of the train stations. This was one of the train stations where they would transport people from. So now there's a monument, as you can see, with a cross as a sculpture, and there's also an old train with wagons for transporting goods and animals. So here you can see how the trains looked like, where people would travel weeks to reach the place of deportation. So yeah, that's the sad history side of the town and of the Lithuania in general. So you can check out how the memorials look like.
Oh, there's pictures of cats and bunnies. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent actually. But anyway, but just behind us, right here, we have an art school, just right next to this train, which is here, and it looks like a very old art school. I mean, it would be very good to check it out. Actually, let's check it out. It looks like yeah, it's fully like functioning.
Yeah, but they're closed on Sunday.
Oh, so you think you could just go in there and walk around?
Yeah, normally yes.
Yeah? So don't come out on a Sunday?
But we're not sure if it was built as an art school in the beginning, but now it functions as one.
Yeah, and even the church, because even the train, because they had a padlock there. Maybe special request, you might actually can check it out as well, if you're interested in this. But it looks very, very old, especially the front of it. I've never seen a train so rusty. It's very rusty. But yeah, so this is it. This is the end of track 6, including some additional stuff. And let us know if you do like these like additional things going to check out cities. But it really depends, because like if we do a track and it's like for 3 hours, we're like too tired to check out the city. You know, we really want to check around actually what is around the track. But if it's a small, just let us know how you like this, because there's some places where these tracks go, they go out of the city, they're not all in just Vilnius, so as you can see. But like I said, all the links are underneath our channel. I'll put more links about this place, and also we have lots of other tracks which we went to, and videos about what our track is about and what we've been doing. So stay tuned. Our next track is going to be track 7. So hopefully it's going to be more interesting, and I think we see a villa, I think, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, keep watching, keep tuned, and enjoy. This is part of the art school, and from the main road there's some little figures here which we're just going to quickly check out. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's partisan fighters. Partisan fighters in the very same 1940s, when the Lithuania was occupied by Soviet army, and there were people fighting in the woods and in the villages. So I think this might be the project from kids from the art school to commemorate the fighters for freedom.